Hi there. So today we have an interesting guest, Mr. Vivek Gangadaar. Actually, Vivek Gangadaar is a seasoned financial advisor. His CA inter education and 2 decades of corporate experience did not stop him from helping 5,000 plus people to simplify their personal finance. So, in his various speaking engagements and consultations, he first addresses the elephant in the room. You know what it is? It's the fear about investments and not earning and saving enough that people have. He gives simple yet long lasting solutions to people. His zero debt model and financial Fintess programs, I want to learn more about this, okay? Ensures that people never commit financial mistakes ever again and watch their money grow like crazy. His story is not a rosy one. Having failed three businesses and losing his father at prime of his youth, he learned finance through various life experiences. He believes that no one has ever had to go through a financial struggle. If finance are taught in the most interesting way and people learn it from the right mentors. His signature topic is money has nine lives. Money has nine lives. Top three takeaways from this program is 100% clarity on nine lives of money, how not to invest, know how much you need to retire, how much money you need to retire early. All these three are very interesting topics for all of us, right? And it has plagued me over a period of time, over the many years. In the last few years, I've been thinking about it, but I didn't have a ready-made answer for it. So here is a man who can give us a ready-made answer for all of these three questions and more. So without further delay, let's get the man of the moment, Mr. Vivek Finance Gangadhar. Here he is. Hi, Vivek.
Hi Satish, how are you? Check, check, check. Am I audible? Are you able to hear me
Perfect,
clear?
perfect, perfect.
Good,
Great.
good, good.
Good to
Excellent.
see you.
Good to see you too, Satish. Thank you so much for inviting me. And hello to all our lovely audience here. Feel free to ask any question in the comment. We do
Yes.
our best to provide you the responses. Thank you.
Perfect, perfect, perfect.
Yeah.
So let's begin by asking you this. What's your background, Vivek? And how did you come about doing what you're currently doing?
Excellent. So, see, the background is very simple. It was just a while ago, I concluded a session. Okay. We had around 100 people in this webinar. And they were asking me, Vivek, you know what? You are a CA, chartered accountant, and finance is very easy for you. And so that's why, it's very easy for you to build up your courses with this subject very quickly and all those things. And that's when I started telling them a story. Story is, I was in fifth standard really. Okay. And my dad also was a chartered accountant. And because of his practice and because of his business, I just started to see what he was really doing. Initially, I got really bored. What are these numbers? But that is when I actually started to learn mathematics, really, right? And I saw him, drawing the before we didn't have computers, right? So it was like all the ledger and drawing the accounts and the debit, credit, left, right. And I was like, I got curious and I started doing that, right? I started to understand the cash and balancing the cash. That's all. How much came, how much went. That's all. Until I was in, perhaps ninth or tenth standard. That's all was my, um, ask from my father. And I think through experiences, what I have learned through experiences. So the background really is that there has been a lot of, personally, a lot of ups and downs for me at a very young age that I have seen when it comes to money, Satish.
Yeah.
My mom came from a background where she didn't even have a basic, schooling education, and she did the best she could with it, whatever knowledge that she had, right? And my dad came with this education of being a CA, but still there was a kind of, I think, a lot of gap in understanding about, what money really meant for each and every one of us, right? What my dad thought about money and what my mom thought about money was a little different. My mom was more of a, I wouldn't really call her a spendthrift, but she really believed in just helping people and just giving out money, right? My dad always believed in earning and saving and investing more and more. So it was a dual thing. So that is the background which actually, after a lot of experiences of actually losing both of them and undergoing a lot of financial troubles myself because of death of my parents, is what has actually taught me to be here in front of people to tell them that, what, you don't have to struggle for anything about money if you learn it the right way, because there are many areas of money that you have to learn, not just one or two, right? So finance is my background, but my passion and my what not my what my mind says, but what my heart really goes out is to really teach and coach married couples, students, entrepreneurs, people who work, corporate professionals, consultants, trainers, whoever, because it is required for everyone. And the most important thing is simplified finance is what I believe in. Yeah,
Absolutely. Very good. Very good. It's absolutely the need of the hour now.
yeah.
Yeah. So tell us about this 9 lives of money that you talk about.
Okay. Any of our audience would like to take a guess about putting
Yes.
down what exactly they believe in 9 lives of money. So when I coined this terminology, people laughed about it. Okay, and then I said, hey, you know what? We all love pets. We love dogs, cats. So there are some sections of the society who believe that a cat has 9 lives.
Yeah.
Okay, a cat has 9 lives. So
9 lives.
similarly, what I believe is money has 9 lives, but I'm just coining this so that it is easy for people to comprehend. Those 9 lives of money has to be lived here itself. In this one life only, you have to go through you have to make sure the money touches all these 9 lives and make your life fruitful. Okay. And I wish there was a way I could actually share my
Go
screen.
ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you able to see?
You have to hit the share button below.
Yes. Yes. Are you able to see? I
Yes.
think we're seeing.
Yes. Yeah.
Uh, What are you
Yeah.
able to see now, Satish?
ABC of personal money.
Yes, ABC of personal money. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
looking at this, this is a small game, but forget it. So cat has 9 lives, so your money too. What are these
Hmm.
9 lives? Let's understand. Okay. First of all, you need to understand what budgeting is. Budgeting, I think, as Indians, we are very good. Housewives are amazing. They know exactly what amount needs to be spent where and all those things. But that is not exactly what is budgeting. Budgeting also knows that, okay, you know what, I have so much money that I have got. This is the money that I'm spending. The balance amount that I have is I have to save. That is not what is budgeting. Budgeting is I have so much money, I have to spend only so much for these things. Not saying that I have this is my income expense, I have all these expenses, let's balance. No, that all those expenses you need to categorize. You need to say how much of that expense, how much should be spent. You need to put a budget for each and everything. You should put a limit for each and everything. That is what is called budgeting. And before you come to the budgeting, first thing you need to do is, okay, I have so much money, I have to save and invest so much money for the third one, for my financial goal. And then after that, start spending the balance money, is what is the true way of budgeting. And what do you budget for and what do you invest for is for all of your financial goals, Satish. Did you know, Satish, each and every one of us have to have minimum 6 to 7 financial goals. People who've gone through my program, after going through, they are shocked. They're like, I never even thought about these goals. They're like, somehow chalo chalta hai type of attitude. No. Okay. And to align these financial goals, to reach them, you got to make sure that you invest correctly. Putting the money in savings bank account, keeping the money in your FD is not investment. Investment is making your money work for you, investing in the right products. The fourth life is what I call EMF, which is nothing but emergency fund. Okay. Let's say if you don't have a money kept aside to take care of emergencies, what will happen is at the time of emergency, you will actually hit the investments. Some part of your investment, you'll pull it out. If you pull out some part of your investment, one of your life goal, financial goal it goes for a toss. Right. That's why it's important to take care of your emergency fund. So good so far.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Perfect. Yeah.
audience, please keep typing your question. Let it keep coming in, and also put in your comment what you feel about these 9 lives of money.
Yes.
Then fifth one, what I call is not the eighth wonder, it's a ninth wonder. We know 7 wonders of the world. Everyone
Yes.
talks eighth wonder is a compounding effect. Yes, ninth wonder is nothing but insurance. Because they are like it's like this. Satish, today early morning 5 o'clock, I had a coaching call with a couple. Okay, I told the wife, I know what. I wouldn't like to name her. I told her, why didn't you give your husband every month 10,000 rupees? She's like, why? Like, yeah, just give him 10,000 rupees and tell him, boss, every month I'm going to give you 10,000 rupees for the next 10 years. How much have you given him? Oh, 10,000 to 12, 1,20,000 per year. Into 10 years, I paid totally 12 lakhs. Like, yeah. But the condition is this. You should make sure your husband agrees to the fact that because you're paying him 10,000 rupees every month, something happens to you, some hospitalization, even if it's 50 lakhs or 1 crore, he has to take care of it. She's like, why will he do? And he was like, no, why should I do that? Because she's paid only so much, and why should I do? Exactly. Being husband and wife only, you're not agreeing. But there is something called an insurance company who's telling you that you pay me so much, but I will take care of your life and health. That's why I call it as a ninth wonder. Sixth is you need to be aware
Wow.
of how to really plan your debt, how to plan your loans, and then retirement and succession plan. Then know your net worth. None of us actually ever get to the fact of actually measuring what is my net worth as of today. They think, okay, I have a house, I have so much liability, net worth. No, your house is not an asset, first of all. So you need to make sure your net worth is positive. And there's also, and for all these things, there are, formulas, and there's also something called benchmark. You need to make sure you're either at the benchmark or above that, right? And then you got to make sure you have passive income coming to you. That's when you attain your financial freedom. These, my friend, is called nine lives, Satish.
Wow, that's amazing. And that ninth wonder is something which is superb. That concept is
Yeah.
very, very good. Great.
Thank you. And Satish, you know
Great,
what?
great.
Even those
So,
nine lives that you anyone wants to live, even I want to live, but there are, see, these are the beautiful. It takes you to heaven, but there are two gatekeepers, hell, to push you to hell. Okay, okay. And one of the guy is called tax, other one is called inflation. These two guys can eat up this entire thing. So you got to make sure you don't avoid them, but plan around them, keeping them outside. Plan in such a way that you attain the financial freedom. This is
wow.
the model that I always work on.
Superb, superb, superb. Very good, very
Good.
good. Very good. Great,
Right.
great.
Yeah.
So tell me now, in 2021,
Mm.
what steps do you suggest to entrepreneurs or to corporate professionals to maintain a healthy money flow?
Yeah. So because of COVID, worldwide phenomena, I don't want to go depth into it. But I think if I really hear people saying that they don't have money, business is down. Yes, I mean small section of people or even large section of people where the small business owners or whatever, right? Where typically they're dependent on that one business, which is offline type of mode. Okay, so stepwise, whatever offline, think of going online. That's the future. And things have never been easier as what it is today to go, for anyone to go online, for anyone to sell anything online, right? It's just that you need to know the right systems, you need to know the right mentors, you need to know the right approaches and the skills and the processes. For that, we have people like you, me, who can help people, right? We have a lot of coaches, and there are a lot of people who are actually doing like good 8 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 12 lakhs a month just being online. So that's number one. Second thing is think about how can you have multiple streams of income coming in. And these multiple streams of income does not necessarily mean, Satish, that I have to be in all these places actively. There are a lot of ways one can earn passive sources. In my programs, I teach people on 19 different sources of passive income. Okay,
Wow.
so that's number two. Okay, the business owners and entrepreneurs, they need to do. Third thing is, if you don't start managing money, personal money, well, your business money gets impacted. Okay, learn how to really manage your personal money so that anything happens, personal life is not taken a hit, your family is not put at risk. Okay, fourth most important thing is, okay, if you don't have insurances, then you have no clue the type of danger you're putting yourself and your family in, thinking that something somewhere happened. No, there's no magic in the world. That something somewhere, that magic is already available, which is the ninth wonder, which is the insurance. Take the right products. More often than not, that I have seen, 76 to 78% of the population, at least 5,000 people that I have worked with, Satish, they have wrong insurance products, and I have corrected them. Now they live with their head high. So these are the important things that I suggest, Satish.
Wow. Now that you touched upon business finance and personal finance, let me ask you this question now. What would you say is the difference between business funds and personal money concerning to business owners?
Hmm. Very simple. Simple. Okay, let me put it this way. Let's take an example of Mr. Charlie. Yeah, Charlie is a business owner. Let's say he's running, house maintenance type of business, right? Flats maintenance or whatever, right? He goes to every apartment, lot of flats around, and he takes up the maintenance work. Okay, that's his contract. What he does, he set up his business as a sole proprietor, right? Whatever money comes, he gives a savings bank account for the money to come. Maybe he doesn't have a current account. Even if that is there, his EMIs, even if his home loan EMIs gets paid out of that. So there's a lot of mix that happens between business funds and personal money.
True.
So one thing you need to be aware and what needs to be taken as an action as a business owner is that whatever money that comes to your business is for your business. Make sure you as a business owner take salary. Award yourself salary. Because you're putting your money for the business, you deserve salary. Think of you working for a company, and that will you work free of cost? No, right?
No.
You will expect some salary. So this also business. Let the business pay you some salary. From the salary, manage your personal money. Then whatever is left is for the business, because that's when you start segregating amount, and the business amount, so much is left, will actually be used to multiply, will be used to expand your business very well. Otherwise, what happens is there's always this confusion. And sometimes when the funds of business go low because of you paid off all of your personal expenses through business, then you'll be like a point that like, oh shit, I don't have money, right? Business is under loss. Wherein personally you didn't manage well. Again, you have to take loan from somewhere again for a personally put in. वो सब नहीं चलेगा. वो सब नहीं. I mean, that should not be even done. If you're going through this, it's very easy to correct. Very easy to correct. Let the time be now to take the right action.
Great, great. So you should be very, very clear as to what is your business finance, what is your personal finance. Don't mix up the two. Don't try to be magnanimous and try to help the business. Be cutthroat, because you are actually working for your company. So take your salaries and manage your business and your personal life with the finances very well. Good, good, good. Very good input.
Bang on.
So anything further
Bang
you would
on.
like to say to business owners regarding cash flow for their monthly and yearly requirement? Anything you want to add further to that?
Yeah. So as a business owner, I understand sometimes it because I have been a founder myself, Satish. Okay, failed ventures. Okay, and I have learned from those experiences, and now I have 2 successful ventures running. One thing which was a common trait, because we're part of the startup clubs, we're part of the entrepreneurs clubs, and so many societies that we form. What most of us entrepreneurs do is we get married to our idea. We get stuck to that, saying that no, it is good, it is the best, or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And that really impacts your cash flow. Why? How long will you keep waiting, thinking that I'll invest, will come? Not everyone wants to become Jeff Bezos. Everyone wants to become Elon Musk. They're thinking of billions of dollars. But go through the stories. What are the things they did? How they altered? How quick they were? How adaptable they were? So don't feel stuck. Okay. Cash is how do I say? Cash is like your child. Money is like your child. Okay. It loves to be loved. It loves to be taken care of. It loves to be expanded in multifolds. It does not like stagnancy. Wherever things are stagnant, it'll become stagnant. It'll not come in. If you want flow, you be in the flow.
Yeah.
Okay, keep thinking of multiple ways of doing it and be smart about it. Because, for example, my latest stint was as a CFO to a manufacturing unit. Okay, Satish, I'll give a small story. And that company was into manufacturing real estate products. Okay, it was more of concrete blocks. You can think of it that way. It's GFRC they call it. It's glass reinforced fabricated concrete. Yeah. Though they were doing good turnover up to around 10 crores a year, but then because of the COVID, they realized that it got severely hit because everything stopped. How will they pay the rent? How will they pay the factory expenses? So many workers, their life is dependent on them, right?
Yeah.
And when me and the founders and the CEO and all of us, when we started working towards it, we decided, okay, you know what? You have the capacity. There's a machine, and the machine can do these things, right? Now, in this line of space, what can be done? A simple, similar product at maybe 1/10 the cost. Okay, something which is working well in perhaps in European market or this one. What is the cost of that? What is that? So the project kind of started, and our CEO was a very, very smart guy, Mr. Vinay. I would like to give that credit to him. He went to Turkey and he went to some other European countries. He had some contacts, figured out how they make some products there at 1/10 the cost, and he brought the technology out here. Within 2 months, things were up and running again. Okay, and once he started, the demand for that was created. Not artificial, real demand was there. And that's where second source of income started, which we thought as a second source. But you know what? That has become the main core business now. So if we had stuck
Amazing.
stagnated thinking that, oh, you know what, COVID hit, manufacturing shut, I don't know what to do, nothing would have moved. Right? You got to
Yeah.
move, you got to figure out ways to get more ideas and start earning in multiple streams. Yeah. This is one thing I would like to recommend.
Super, super. Very practical inputs.
Yeah.
Super, super. So now, tell me, in these kind of uncertain times, with regards to health, what steps do you recommend to people to be prepared financially?
Before you prepare financially, be prepared in your mind. Okay.
Hmm.
Because there are two most common behavior. The foundational thought process for us is for human beings only two things: fear and greed. You have a craving for something or you have an aversion for something. Okay. You want to get more of something or you're like, no, I don't want this. Right. Get to a point where there are ways, techniques where you can actually come to a mindset where you have a balanced mindset. Okay. The same thing, because this mind actually impacts your health, and your health impacts your finances. Everything is linked. So everything starts with a thought in your mind, right? People say think positive, think good for others. Okay. But the question I have is how to do that. You are in a situation where there's some firefighting happening, that
Yeah.
one, this one, and your health is going down. How can you bring? There are techniques which you have to learn how to really do that. Once you do that, then next thing I would recommend strongly is that work. See, if if at all you're a business owner or a corporate professional, if you had to know everything very well and if you're doing things perfectly, then there's no suffering at all. And I'm not saying that people are not. The people are so smart today. People have a lot of information. The problem is there is overload of information.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why you need to work with people. In my in my community, we have a lot of people who are financial planners as well.
Hmm.
Okay, we all
Hmm.
get together, we form alliances, saying, hey, you know what, forget it. Our vision is to make Indians financially literate. If we have people ranging from who have just started beginning their career, 18 years, 20 years old. We also have some people who are at 14 years old also, right? We also people who are at 50, 60 years old, senior VPs, directors, and CXOs who are working in our particular models that we have, right? So what one common thing that I can say is none of us are perfect. Even I'm not perfect. Even you're not perfect. We all are on the learning curve. So learn along, okay, and have a financial coach, have a financial mentor. It's like simple, Satish. You have a problem in your heart. Immediately, what you do first, you go to the doctor. No,
Yeah.
yeah. At that point in time, you'll not see Google. Oh, I have my heart is there's a pain in my heart. What do I do?
Yeah.
Okay, then you don't go buy a medicine across the counter. Same thing even with finance. So look at this. Look at us as like as your financial doctors. Get yourself um, take a test diagnosis of where you stand currently, and then go with the right seasoned advisors. What works for you. Have a trusted advisor. Then your health insurances, everything gets taken care of very well, because health insurance is the number one reason how you can actually prepare yourself for your in terms of financially. But for the right health insurances coming in, you need to have an expert view looking at it.
Wow. Well said. Well said. True, true, true. You need to look at a financial doctor for sure. You need to
Financial
consult the
doctor.
right financial doctor.
Yes,
Super,
yes,
super.
yes.
So tell me, Vivek, when is the good time and the right time to start planning for retirement?
When you're born.
Wow.
When you're
Hmm.
born. Okay.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
recently what I did, Satish, is that, okay, by the way, let's hear from our audience. How are you guys doing? What are your
Hmm.
comments like? What are your questions like? Please do keep asking. This is a
Yeah.
one fantastic forum for you to ask questions for us so that we can give you the right answers, guys. Okay. um, meanwhile, again, Satish, to answer this, I want to tell you is the best time to plan for your retirement is now.
True.
Is now. Simple. So
Yeah.
whatever you're doing, whatever line of endeavor that you are in. If you are in business, or if you're a corporate professional earning salary, the time is on. Even if you're just starting off 18, or even if you're 40, even if you're 50, if you have not done it, do it now. Don't wait. Okay. Of course, it is good that if you start earlier, because the eighth wonder, how it kicks in, is what I would like to share, Satish. Okay. I'm going to share again something which will actually blow your mind away. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll just talk about just 10,000 rupees.
Sure.
Okay, per month. If someone wants to invest 10,000 rupees per month investment, okay, that means they're investing 1,20,000 in year. In year one, even if you take a bare minimum 14% average returns across the portfolio, okay, what will happen? Let's take a look at it. It'll become 1,36,800. Similarly, it'll go on by 10th year, it'll become 30 lakhs. Okay, and this seems like, wow, 30 lakhs, good.
True.
But I'll tell you how the power of compounding kicks in. Okay, this 30 lakhs, let's look at in the next 10 years what's going to happen. Okay, the power of compounding kicks in. The same 30 lakhs is becoming 1.6 crores
Oh,
in just 10 years.
10
First
years.
10 years, it came 30 lakhs. It went slow. Then after
Yeah.
that, 30 to 37 lakhs, 47, then high. So in 20 years, it's become 1 crore. So basically, money needs time to grow. Fundamental thing, money needs time to grow. Okay. Now, the same thing, if you continue invested for another 5 years, just another 5 years, 1.6 crores becomes 3.38 crores. And we are talking the power of freaking 10,000 rupees a month. You invest every month, every year for the next 25 years for your retirement. You will retire with 3.38 crores with just that 10,000 rupees. Of course, when I say 10,000, you just start increasing it by 10% every once in 2 years. Because what happens is, you will anyway be earning more. You will start getting increased income. When you get increased income, increase your savings also. And see, this is the power of compounding, right? Now, the reason why I showed this number, Satish, is that it's important for people to know when it comes to retirement. Retirement means it's left to you when you want to retire. For me, I would never want to retire, because I can say I'm already living a retired life, because this work doesn't seem like a work for me. It seems like fun, right? Because I'm actually really helping people. It's like so much fun. So there's no concept of retirement. I might as well do this until I die, perhaps.
Yeah, true.
But people have different perception, different thought process. But for retirement, the moment you start your earning, that's when you start saving for your retirement. Sorry. That's the moment you start investing for your retirement, not saving.
Yeah. Saving means nothing. Investment is the right thing. Yeah. Great. Okay. So the next question to you is this. Okay. So how does a salaried person allocate his or her earning for a balanced life and a life towards financial freedom?
Simple. Live whatever you earn, whatever amount it is. So for a salaried person, anyway, taxes are taken care by the corporates.
Yeah.
Okay. Your company will do the TDS, so you don't have to pay any additional taxes, right? Provided you have declared all of your income together, right? 55%. Learn to live on 55% of your income. Okay. Which means, what does that 55% take care? It has to take care of your necessities: rent, clothing, shelter, food, groceries, all these things, kids' education, insurance premiums, also your EMIs. All of them together has to be maximum 55%.
Yeah.
Learn to live with 55%. Why 55%? What to do with the balance 45%? Let's understand that now. I understand your company is doing PF. They're doing only 10% or 12% maximum as per the rules, right? That's not enough for you to attain the financial freedom. For you to have that, you need to balance it out. That's why invest additional 20%. Let's say if your net take home is 1 lakh rupees per month, 20,000 rupees you start investing again for your retirement as well as your other long-term goals. Okay? It can be for buying a car, or purchasing having a down payment for your new house, or whatever. So 20% for investment, 55% for to live your life. So 75% hua. Then we have another 25%. Just 5%, under 25%, 5% portion, give it as charity.
Yeah.
There's a feel good factor also that you have helped someone,
Yeah.
right? There are a lot of loss of universe that you don't know what goes around comes around, right? You help someone,
Yes.
there is multifolds you'll get a help. Then you have another balance 20%. For you need to have a balanced life, that 20% is very important, because one portion of the 10%, 20% split into two, 10 and 10. This 10% you invest, learn, and then you will earn. Learn. You need to invest in yourself, invest in your
Yeah.
education, attending courses, seminars, buying, working with mentors, whatever it is. You want to take up higher education, do that. But 10% every month of whatever you earn, you have to keep aside for education. Next, the 10% is you have to blow it up
Yeah.
however you want. You want to party with your friends, you want to party with your family, you want to take them out somewhere, you want to buy some gifts for anyone, for your family, anything. The 10% of what you earn, that balance should not be in the account. It should be zeroized. That's where you can
Yeah.
actually maintain balance.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's very powerful. Extremely
yeah,
powerful.
yeah.
Give away some percentage or 5% or whatever to the charity, and 10% on
Yes.
your education. Very, very important. Only then you'll grow. And 10% just blow it off. Great, great,
Hmm?
great. Super.
Hmm? Hmm?
Nice. So tell me, I know that you are spiritually inclined, Vivek, and what's your idea of mindfulness and enjoying your me time?
Um, I practice one of the most simplest form of meditation. It's called Vipassana. And that's something which goes to the root level of your thoughts and existence and all that. But that's meditation. That's mindfulness is different from meditation, really, Satish. Mindfulness is what you speak, what you think, and what you speak, and what action. It's like you're basically aligning your thoughts, speech, and your actions at any given point of time.
Mm.
Okay, thinking right and speaking right, using the right words. That's mindfulness. When you're eating, how you're tasting the food. Okay, that's mindfulness. Let's say if you're watching a movie, okay, and you're actually having good time with your friends all together, being in I think we lost Satish for a while. I'm sure he'll be back. When mindfulness, being with your friends and actually being with people also, and actually knowing what is actually happening inside your body. Okay, how your breath is, following the flow of the breath from your nostril to windpipe to your lungs, again back to it. When you get aligned with your body functions, the way and the flow of things in your body, it's such a beautiful feeling. You'll actually make them your best friends. Okay, that's my mindfulness.
Wow.
My me time is I when I'm with my kids, I am their best friend. I'm like a kid. I play anything that they're playing. Okay, life is
Yeah.
beautiful. Be a kid, enjoy, have fun, be happy at any given point of time. It's not a choice, right? This is what I do in my
Super.
me time, and of course with friends and some entertainment. Yeah,
Great. Great. Super. Super.
yeah.
So we come to the last part now. It's a rapid fire question round where I will give you a word or a set of words. You need to answer
Okay,
it in a reply of 1 to 5
okay,
words maximum. Okay. You
okay,
can
okay,
later on elaborate it if you want, but then when you
okay,
reply back, it should be 1 to 5 words. Okay. Are you
okay,
game for it?
okay. My audience, please do not laugh in case if I'm making some mistake. Maybe it's
Yeah.
on purpose. Okay.
Absolutely. Great. Great. Okay.
Yeah.
So first one, financial freedom.
66 crores, then Mercedes Benz, then two foreign trips every year, then buying or rather having my daughters invest extra money that they have. Okay. Fifth is me being in a position to help them set up businesses that they want.
Wow. Great. Second one, leadership.
Leadership. I grow, you grow, we grow.
Wow.
Simple.
Well said. Well said. Wealth creation.
Wealth creation. Generational, then equity, real estate, then balanced portfolio, then health.
Wow.
Health.
Superb, superb.
Yeah.
Brought in the health element. That's very good. Very interesting. Great. Fourth one, fun and frolic.
Fun and frolic. Hmm. Interesting. Movies, TV series, then games. Some it can be video games playing with daughters. Then um, travel, okay, and bike riding.
Oh, wow. Quite
Yeah,
diverse. Very nice, very nice.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
The last one,
Yeah,
purposeful living.
purposeful living. Um, 6 to 7 financial goals, spiritual goal, okay, and have a health goal, then have relationship goals, right? And fifth one that I would say is take actions on each and every one of them on a daily basis.
Yeah.
There's no holiday for it. That's where there's a purpose that you achieve.
Wow. Superb, superb. Vivek, that's exciting. Very very insightful and great inputs today. Thank you for all those things. And I think I couldn't stump you on any of those questions. You were ready with each of those answers.
No, I was
Thanks to
not
you.
ready. I'm taken by a surprise. So,
Superb, superb. Great, great, great. Anything you would like to say in the end to the audience as a last
yeah,
message from your side?
yeah. See, guys, um, from my heart, it's a heartfelt talk. Good things in life are expensive, definitely, right? But they're not expensive if you prepared, and the preparation will come in if you plan well, and if the planning will come in if you work with people who knows how to plan it well. Next thing is, life is short. Good things are much shorter. Okay, so at any given point of time, do not go without any goals. Every day need to have some goals. Okay? It can be simple goal, any simple goal also, so that when that goal is there very clear, you become more disciplined in terms of managing your time towards that. Have a goal for every small thing, including your entertainment time or free time or whatever. Right? When all these things are inculcated as your daily habits and done on a daily basis, there's you will be the top 4% of the world population. It'll take time, it's a journey, but you'll get there.
Wow, superb. Thanks for those wonderful inputs, Vivek. All the very best to you and keep rocking like this and keep impacting people and influencing them to grow actually in all aspects.
Yes.
Because I don't look at you as only a financial consultant, you're also all round consultant. So thanks for what you're doing. All the best to you.
Thank you all so much. So I am waiting to serve you. I'm interested to see all of your comments, and I'm going to be providing my response to you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Satish.
Great.
Appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Bye.
Our aspirations as mankind is growing. We have begun to question ourselves and are trying to delve deep within to understand ourselves and to grow. We want to operate out of a deep sense of purpose. We have realized that humans can alter their lives by altering the attitudes of mind. Here's an attempt to connect, share, get some of the successful people to open up about their journeys. An attempt to delve into their minds, thought process, feel, operate, and what are the habits that make them who they are. In the process, accept ourselves with all our insecurities, vulnerabilities, fear, and work towards transforming ourselves into better versions for today and tomorrow. I am Satish Rao. I am an abundance crusader, vlogger, online and network marketer. I am passionate about creating abundance in all areas of our lives.